Clara's painting a mystery story. For Clara, a 32-year-old art lover living in a quiet suburb, this feeling had become all too real. Her story began on a crisp autumn afternoon at a dusty antique shop where a particular painting caught her eye. It was a portrait of a handsome young man, his eyes holding a depth that seemed to pull her in. There was a certain sadness to his gaze, a story hidden behind the canvas. Clara, captivated, bought it without a second thought, unaware of the mystery she was bringing into her home. She hung the portrait on her bedroom wall, directly opposite her bed. The young man's enigmatic smile was the last thing she saw before drifting off to sleep. The first morning, she woke up feeling refreshed, glanced at the painting, and froze. Was it just her imagination, or had his head tilted slightly to the right? She dismissed it as a trick of the morning light, a remnant of a dream. But the next day it happened again. This time his hand, which had been resting on a book, seemed to have shifted, his fingers now curled differently. Each morning brought a new, subtle change, a slight smirk replacing the somber expression, a glint in his eye that wasn't there before. Clara started documenting the changes, taking photos each day, her fascination slowly turning into a chilling unease. Was she losing her mind? The painting was alive, she was sure of it, she told her friends, but they just laughed it off, suggesting she was overworked and stressed. But Clara knew what she saw. The man in the painting was moving, changing, almost as if he was trying to communicate with her, or perhaps, escape. Then, one morning, the unthinkable happened. She woke up, her eyes immediately darting to the wall, and her heart sank into the pit of her stomach. The frame was there, but the canvas was blank. The man was gone. Panic set in. She searched the entire house, but there was no sign of the painting or any forced entry. That night, as she lay in bed, staring at the empty frame, sleep was impossible. The silence of the house was deafening, until a floorboard creaked in the hallway. Then another. Footsteps, slow and deliberate, were approaching her bedroom door. Her blood ran cold. The man from the painting wasn't just a figure on a canvas anymore. He was in her house. Will Clara survive the night? And what is the secret of the handsome man in the portrait? Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our spooky tales and mysterious adventures into the unknown. See you in the next episode.